But when people decide that they don't need God, say, okay, fine, then explain to me how your world is coherent without God. I attempted to ask this of atheist philosopher Graham Oppy. He would have nothing of it. He wanted to say that naturalism is perfectly coherent without God. That we can account for the natural world, but we cannot account for God. And that was the basis of his atheism. And so my retort to him was, well, how is naturalism even coherent? Okay? Because if you're going to say that it's coherent, sans God, without reference to God, then what is it that imposes the actuality of unity? I said, where do you get unity from in your world of particularity? And you know what he said? He goes, I can see books on myself. This is what he said. This is Graham Oppy, the great atheist author.
You've done some reasoning, and the reasoning involves steps that you want to call deductive or inductive or abductive or whatever. What have you got in mind?
I'm still unclear how you have established the universal negative of atheism, that God does not exist. I haven't heard a clear answer.
So what are you asking for when you're asking for me to establish it? You mean I haven't convinced you that it's so? Is that what you're looking for? Because I'm kind of not into that project. I'm not interested in that. Right? When I compare the best version of naturalism, the view that I like, and the best version of theism, the view that I like, I think that the best version of naturalism is a simpler theory, it's got fewer commitments, and it explains everything that the theistic theory explains. So it's a better theory, and on those grounds, I accept it. Right? Now, I also allow that people might judge the case differently. Reasonable people might judge the case differently. That's the way I judge it, and I'm quite happy to fill in lots of details, as I have in some of my books, like The Best Argument Against God, to make the case, just to fill in the details. But that's the basic idea.